It's erroring out. You can't get blood supply to tissue, it can and will die. I'm very concerned.
Hi.
Hello, Lori.
Yeah, how are you?
Ford Brewer.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Come on
I'm doing
in.
very well.
Her name is Princess.
Oh, is she a sweet girl?
She protects her mommy.
You guys ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
We couldn't believe it on the way out here. We're just an hour from Chicago, and yet we're way deep into the
You're out here
American
in the woods.
heartland.
In 2019, I was walking into a client's house where I was taken care of. And I stepped down and she had a bag of clothes laying there and I went down.
Or she couldn't walk after that.
Yeah, I couldn't do nothing.
You couldn't walk.
She fired me because I couldn't do my job anymore.
She was in so much pain.
I couldn't, I drove, my legs would go numb when I'm driving. Can't do the things I used to do. We used to travel a lot, go on a motorcycle, go to the fairs, walk around the fairs. That's things I can't do. I can't shop at a store without the electric carts. It was my father's birthday party. We went there. By that day, my leg was like this big.
Her left leg got so swollen. Never seen anything like that before. And I said, that's a heart problem. We need to go. So we went to the emergency room where she had a blood clot in her leg.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they went and got the blood clot out of her leg. That's when they found out that her ascending abdominal aorta, both sides were both plugged. So that's when she did
The femoral, axillary, whatever
on
you call
both
it.
sides.
All the
She
way
did
down.
that.
And
Yep.
the iliac.
But they both plugged up.
And then they plugged
Yeah.
up.
Within a month.
They're both
Within a
plugged.
month. And in Madison, they told us if we do surgery on you, 50-50 chance that you're going to survive. So we decided, well, we're not taking that 50-50 chance. We're not going to do that.
I owe him the world. And I can't give what he needs. So thank God he loves me for me, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be here today.
What are you doing in terms of lifestyle?
I sit right there and I watch TV and I drink that Pepsi and eat those fried potatoes.
Who doesn't like pizza? Who doesn't like, going out and having a fast food, quick restaurant meal and get along your day? It's very convenient.
You were her pusher.
Yeah.
But you did that anyway. You went ahead and fixed bread, and I'm from the South, so we fix meals. We don't prepare them. That included the potatoes and the French fries.
Yeah.
And
Everybody's got their cutoff point. Everybody's got their stopping point. And until they hit rock bottom, until they decide that they want to do it, they need to do it, it's really hard to make somebody do something they don't want to do.
Do I want a water or do I want a Pepsi? Pepsi wins every time.
will she take on this fight? Will she develop the commitment and do it?
I usually only get in the refrigerator for one thing. Well, two things. Ice. Don't mind our refrigerator, we just cleaned it out. And my Pepsi. So you see I lied, I have 4 Pepsis in here. I have to be honest. I'm gonna leave one Pepsi here forever. But I will want to finish those. Totally honest with you.
You know, when I was at Hopkins, we did research on drug abuse. And one of the things we found is if the thing you're addicted to is nearby, that's when it's hard. It's when it's not accessible that it's so much easier for you. But Lori's choosing to say, I want to have some of it around all the time because I know then I can deny it. That scares me. You know, I've already gotten the team up here. It's an investment for us to do this.
Right.
I'm making a commitment to you, and I want a commitment in return.
Do I get to finish my 2 Pepsis I have in there?
I don't think so.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Let's go through the kitchen.
Well, be careful because that food, I don't eat that stuff.
You don't eat that stuff.
No, I don't eat that. That's not mine.
I can tell you, I have never heard that one.
Is that my stuff?
And I've never heard anybody
Used
agree.
to be her stuff.
Yeah, it used to be.
Oh, it used to be. Okay.
This is mine right here.
Okay, so Chris, I think we're going to need 2 bags.
Okay.
That's not big enough.
No, I'm not taking all this stuff.
But I can tell you from looking around here, you're going to need a bigger bag. What is this here?
The only thing that bothers me is my Hormel chili and my my Rotello for my hot sauce.
Chris, you and I talked about this Hormel chili.
Yeah.
And as you said, it's got a lot of carbs in it.
Yeah, that's what that
So we need
can
to
go.
get rid of that talked about.
Yeah. So this kind of stuff,
This is the kind of bag we needed from the beginning.
yeah. Spaghetti, lasagna.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, that's Margie's. We can get rid of that too.
Yeah.
Good.
She hasn't
Wait,
used
wait,
it.
no, stop.
Erythritol, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Stevia, that's
Anything
fine.
in there is probably healthy as Chris's.
Allulose is great.
Allulose is the only thing I use. All the other stuff I don't use anymore.
Now, a lot of people would say, oh, no, you need to not have any kind of sweets. My own taste needs to grow up and be more adult, but it ain't there yet.
Yeah.
You're breaking my heart on this one.
How come I'm breaking your heart?
Because I already had it planned out how I was doing it.
Over here, in this pile over
I
here.
gotta dump it out.
Go ahead. Let me see, dump it out.
Did you read my lips? Did you read my lips? Don't watch me. You guys are bad.
I have to tell you, I'm impressed. I know
Yeah.
that last one hurt because I
No,
know what
I'm-
you had told me,
No, I'm okay with
and I
it.
remember it.
But I'm gonna put an empty bottle in there though.
That's good. I know it ain't the same.
No, but I know it's there.
I got mixed emotions. On the one hand, she did great. Her voice was telling me I can do this, but on the other hand, her face was kind of hurting.
Might as well take a knife and stab me in the back. My plan was to drink 2 of them and save one in the refrigerator, just to look at so I wouldn't drink it. So now I'll crave it, because I don't have a Pepsi.
How about
Cheese, meat,
grass-
meat,
grass-fed cheddar?
and more meat.
This is everybody's.
Okay. Where did Lori go? Come back.
You will be on my shit list. You.
There's those can go.
Pizzas.
Yeah.
Those are mine.
Oh, I'm so glad you told me about this. Talk about a stash place.
I'm fine, but Chris is counting every dollar you put in there.
Well, I understand the dollar thing, but let's
throw it
get
away.
back to the
Let's throw
same
it away.
thing.
That can go.
And that is the worst way to waste this stuff is to eat it
Right.
and damage yourself with it.
I think that's it.
Okay.
That didn't hurt me a bit.
What we're going to be doing is offering you 6 months of care for free. You'll be working with one of our coaches. You'll be working with me. I'll be your doctor. We'll be covering your labs for 6 months. We'll be working with you to make sure that we can help you solve problems that you may run
You're
into.
gonna make me cry.
Well, that's okay
You're
with
gonna
me.
make me cry.
Before we come up with a plan, we need to see what she can actually do now. Because you hear things like, I made it 30,000 steps. But not really, because that was the machine doing it, not her. So we need to know what she can actually do.
You wanna walk around the block with me?
Yeah.
Come on,
Oh,
Doc.
this is the block.
Come on, Doc. Let's walk
Okay.
with me. So I can only do it for so long.
Okay.
I'm gonna run you over.
He deserves it, doesn't he?
Okay.
I think that the fact that she can go do a couple of walks around the block inside the house, it's good. Nevertheless, she's not able to walk outside just yet. So there's definitely something wrong in here. What we need to know is how much blood flow you have left.
Okay.
And to do that, we do a specific test called the ABI. So we have a little bit of swelling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I haven't had my feet up
You
all
got
day.
any pitting?
Just a little.
A little bit.
We're gonna measure the blood pressure in both arms and we're gonna write them down. The highest systolic number from the ankles divided by the systolic number from the arms, whatever that is. Systolic means the first blood pressure number, the one that appears on top. Okay, 153/75. Can it tell you something? Let's go real quick. So initially I was worried about the blood flow on the legs, but after seeing that, where there's a 20-point difference between the blood pressure on the right arm compared to the left arm, I'm really concerned. This could be probably even more severe than I thought.
It's erroring out. I don't think it's going to hit it. So let me translate some of this for you. It may have been confusing for me to say This is a very serious condition. But the bottom line is, if you can't get a pulse and you can't get blood supply to tissue, it can and will die. So we're in a very serious state with Lori. She doesn't seem it until you actually start pushing and testing. I need to speak with my team tonight and tomorrow morning. We're going to come up with a plan, but I'm very concerned.
The oil that is in the device that they use for vaping has products that are harmful. One of them they use for like a food additive. The other one's formaldehyde, which is used when you like preserve dead bodies. And the other one is a weed killer. So whenever you're vaping, you put those ingredients into your lung, and it can cause damage that basically eats your lung tissue away. So when you compare that to cigarettes, it's not better for you than cigarettes.
If she doesn't stop vaping, she is gonna lose her leg.
It's cold. Cold.
Can feel my
C-O-L-D.
toes.
Cold.
Princess,
Nobody ever knocks here.
Want those
We're in
in
the
the fridge?
country. We just walk into the house.
How you doing
How you
today,
doing?
Chris?
good, honey. How are you?
Good. What happens if you keep vaping?
Gonna die.
All that work that we just talked about just goes right down the drain.
I know. I know. Ask Chris. When I say I'm gonna do something, I usually do it.
So tell me how you're going to do it.
When it comes time, I'm gonna throw this in the garbage and be done with it. But then I'm gonna carry an empty one with me because it's empty. So that way I feel like I have it in my hand. Because when I quit smoking cigarettes, I went nuts. Because I'm used to having always something doing in my hand. So then, instead I play on my phone all the time. To keep my hands busy, that's why I have a craft room. That's why I have diamond dots, because that keeps my hands busy all the time. Because I can't walk around and do the things that I should be doing.
What if I said, I think it's time?
I'm gonna say you're full of BS. No, don't take that away from me. I already got everything else. Just let me keep this for just a little bit longer, and I promise you I'll do it.
10 minutes. How are you feeling?
All right.
You're lying. You're not feeling all right.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You know, that's a good money sitting in your hand. That's okay.
Worst way to waste it would be to smoke it.
I know.
To
Now, don't
suck
be
it into
smoking
your
on that when you
lungs.
leave me.
I can guarantee you I will not.
Okay.
You see, I'm one of only a handful of docs that can practice in all 50 states. That's why in this series, I'm going all over the country to help people cure their chronic disease. If you'd like to be on the show, fill out the form below. I'd love to meet you.
So, Lori, what we want to do is to have a clear plan for you.
Okay.
One of the major issues we need is to make those legs and those glutes stronger.
Right.
We have a clear plan for exercise that you are going to be able to do, I hope, every single day.
Okay.
They are very easy to do. We're going to start slow.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how you can do right now 2 or 3 of those exercises,
Okay.
and then we'll go with the rest.
Right.
And as Dr. Brewer said, you're going to have a specific, actually you're going to get a group of health coaches helping you out throughout the way.
Okay.
So I'm going to demonstrate the exercise. I want you to do it with me, okay? Very, very easy. So you just need to do 6 to 8. If you can do a little bit more, do a little bit more. They're going to be activating your muscles, your legs, and your hip. After you do those, we're going to get you in a specific ball that you can put between here, the knees, and the knees to get some traction, and you're going to do this with the ball right here.
Okay.
Do it with me. You're putting your knees closer. 1, then the other one. And you're gonna start feeling all the movement right here and on the back of your leg, like that. Easy peasy. And then we're gonna do calf raises, sitting down, go on your toes.
Oh, I do that over there all the time.
Yeah. It's the problem with the couch is that you're like.
No, I'll sit up.
Also, just sit
close.
down straight. Okay, perfect. We need this position, like.
Yeah, I
you're
do
straight,
that a lot.
and then, yeah. Wanna see those calves? Yeah, good like that. Push a little bit more. Blood flow.
I can feel when I tighten the muscle up.
Exactly. And that's going to happen multiple ways. Helps with the muscle strength, helps with the blood flow, but also helps with blood sugar. Whenever you think like, I can't do this, think about, I want to go outside. All right. And the other half is just how you're going to eat. We know eating, it can be hard. So we just created a specific plan for you. I want you to take a look at it, and you're gonna be in close communication with the team so they can help you adjust. We wanted to make it as easy for you. It's calculated based on what you need to do the stuff that you have to do.
I'm really hard on things because I don't eat avocados.
That's okay.
I don't eat spinach.
And if you try a couple of days and you say, you know what, this is not for me, we'll find an alternative for you.
Okay.
But I want you to try it, at least once. Okay. See what happens.
He's my cook. Okay.
All right.
I tell you what, I'm very cold, but I'm in a totally different place than I was 2 days ago, because I was expecting to come into somebody who had a BMI of 40 and was in total denial. She was not. I'm such a big fan. I'm already missing Chris and Lori. And Chris transitioned from being an enabler to being a major help, a major force in helping her get where she needs to be. I'm going to check in a couple of weeks. How's it going on with the vaping and the carbs?
It's gone.
How about the Pepsi?
It's gone. You know it's gone. You see me dump it out.
She, honestly, she doesn't miss the Pepsi.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't.
Because she's drinking water, of course, but electrolytes, the lemonade electrolytes, kind of makes up for it. She's been using this as her
This was
vapor.
my vape at first, so I'd stop vaping.
So,
I'd click on this.
So it's a hand thing.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
So she don't even use that anymore either. So that's extremely surprising to me.
And I haven't been grouchy either.
You're not grouchy, or you are?
I'm not.
No.
So have you lost weight?
Well, when you guys were here, I was at 229. Today I weighed in at 211. So I've lost 18 pounds.
Lord, 18 pounds? I tell you what, Lori, you're doing a heck of a lot better than Dr. Vega did on his 4-day phase.
But I told you I was committed.
And she's also said a couple times, I can't believe how good I feel.
Yeah, I do.
I can't believe how good I feel. Not even.
I've had more energy.
feet.
If what I've shared today resonates with you and you're ready to explore becoming a patient, click the first link below. That's the best place to start. And if you're not quite there yet, but you want to take control of your heart health, download our free heart attack prevention guide. It'll walk you through exactly what to focus on.